We're finally doing a podcast! Yay!
It's been a while.
The hooded bandit over there. Stay tuned for shenanigans. Dave's like, you ruin everything at the end. You're cool. And then you try and say one last thing, and it's like...
And one more thing.
Yeah. Are we recording? Mm-hmm. Oh. Do I do this every time? Yes, I do.
We kind of already... Yeah, we kind of do this every time.
No frills, no shill, just grit and grace. Welcome to resting rescue face.
I was looking for Abby we were all getting ready for bed. I'm like, where's Abby? And he was like, I don't know. And I'm like, oh, she's in a crate. I'm like, good girl. Yes. The thumbs up, good girl. So I was like, oh man.
Well, Hank, if you barely bump the crate, Hank's like, what is that? Like trying to get him to go in and you throw a treat in there. He's like, that's scary.
Well, I guess since we're talking about crates, we can just say that years ago I thought the idea of having a dog sleep in a crate overnight sounded cruel.
Same.
Back years ago.
Before we knew.
It's one of those things you're like, oh, your dog sleeps in bed with you. That's like the sign of a good pet owner that they care about their animal. But no, that's not. Yeah, it depends on the dog for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
and the setup and what you want to do too.
Totally, because the other two sleep in bed, but it's just Abby she just does better when she's in her crate, and then nobody's disturbing her. She doesn't have to worry. I mean, If she slept in bed with the cats, the cat would accidentally touch her, and then she turned into a gremlin because she wouldn't know where it's coming from. Her being deaf adds a whole new element, but it's not just for deaf dogs. Some dogs just do better in a crate overnight, and also some people don't want the dog in their bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is you don't have to need that and want that don't a dog. That's totally valid. There's some people that don't like it. Yeah, I have to sometimes wipe dirt out of my bed before I go to bed. So it's
it's some
exactly
people. Yeah, no. Some people are not I'm the same as Allie. I don't really care, but Hank cannot sleep in the bed with another dog because he gets dominant. He'll resource guard the bed, and so that means he doesn't get the bed. Mm-hmm. He doesn't get to sleep on the bed because he doesn't have appropriate responses because it's my bed. Hank is a moody little bit beezy. He's a total moody guy, and I can be like, oh, you're kind of a weirdo today, all right, and I'll give him a bigger berth. We won't do as much, and we'll do more grounding things than we will do hyper things, but. Dogs aren't these perfect little... When we put them in situations sometimes, as humans, that, we wouldn't even be able to deal with.
No, it just doesn't set them up for success.
Would you ever run up to a human and be like, hi, how are you? It's nice to meet you for the first time. Shove your face in their face. You'd push that person or slap them or be like, the fuck, bro? Get off me. But we expect dogs to tolerate it, so...
We do.
But at the same time, you think about, kids do that to each other and it's normal. So, we also expect dogs to do the same their whole life, and that's not... Yeah. The case either dogs at a younger age.
Yeah, my nephew does do that to me. He does shove his face in my face and other areas of my body.
Yes.
Did you fart?
The changing, the changing through the day, but then also day to day, but then also the changing as they age, for sure, that people just don't really sometimes know how to deal with. They just assume their dog to be the exact same forever.
One note.
No, they change. Abby. I remember at the dog park once somebody commented oh, she's a lot more timid than she was when she was younger, and I'm like. I mean, she just doesn't want to be harassed. Yeah. She does like to be the center of attention sometimes. She likes to be chased, but then other times she's not in the mood for it, and she just wants to play ball. If she sees that I have a ball and we're about to play fetch, she doesn't want anybody to mess with her. Mm-hmm. She's like,
nothing else.
I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you. And then she's like, I got ball. Yeah. And once she sees ball, she does not want to play with anybody besides the ball. Mm-hmm. That's how she is. And she's changed as she gets older, and it's something people don't expect. So I am concerned because we've had a lot of puppies adopted lately, and we try to set up our fosters and adopters for success with the puppies, but I do expect about maybe when they're about 2 years old, 3 years old, to get a call about some behavior issues, which is why we tell our adopters that we are here for them
training right
at
away
any point, and that we want them to start with training immediately, and that we're here for them at any point in the dog's life to help support them in that journey, because dogs do change, especially if people start having babies.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I mean, did you guys hear about the Jennifer Lawrence issue. So Jennifer Lawrence, I know she was trying to be funny, and I like J-Law, but she got rid of her dog when she had kids, and she says she doesn't look at dogs the same, and that she made this joke about how she's like, oh yeah, when I saw my dog bite my kid, I was like, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill your parents, I'm gonna find your grandparents and ancestors, and like she made this whole thing, which I think she's trying to be funny. But my issue is, so she gave her dog up. I guess she gave her dog to her parents, so it's not like she found a home. She found a home, yeah. But my issue is like, you are a woman with means. Like, you have the ability to do training, and like, how did you integrate your kids with the dog, and how did the bite happen? She didn't explain.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah. So like, and she didn't talk about training, and then maybe later in a clip that what I didn't see, maybe she talks about it, but I just, when a celebrity with means is saying that, it's not
gives
great.
People license to do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. She's influenced to be like, oh well, she rehomed her dog, and like you said, she has the means to hire a trainer to put him in a board and train to figure that out. But instead, she's just like, oh, bye.
I get protecting your children. Like, I'm not saying put your kids in harm's way. Maybe her parents are the best home for the dog. Maybe the kids are stressing him out.
That's just irresponsible to make such light of it, to make a joke about it.
I didn't love it, because I get like how she has like a pretty rough sense of humor, and that's part of her shtick. But
people are dumb.
And people were commenting and saying like, yeah, mama, and I'm like, oh my god.
So like, we're gonna see people now, because of you, Jennifer Lawrence, just kidding, that are gonna like do bad things to their dogs. If just kidding. But that's what like my brain goes to, is because people are that impressionable. We were just talking about cults earlier, because I watched that documentary on cults, and it's like people are so impressionable because our world is crazy, everything's weird, people are looking for something to believe in, and so like if you are like a person of influence, you really have to be careful with what you say.
She has resources too, so like a lot of the things we preach to people is like, look into training, try and do crate training. Is there a way that you can do slow introductions? Like, obviously, I know that you can't teach, like, an 18-month-old not to stick their face in a dog's face. Like, I get that there's limitations there.
Just kidding.
Well, I get that there's limitations there, but, like...
Training for your dog, training for your kid,
If she would have...
What's the squirt bottle for, your dog? No, it's for my kid.
It's for my child and my husband.
Well, that's a good idea. Dave would kill me. I do that to Dave sometimes. If he's pissing me off and I'm cleaning the counters, I'll spray him, and he hates it. He's like, I'm melting. Anyway, go ahead.
No, if she would have said instead, like, I had to rehome my dog because, I feared for my children. The dog did not like my kids. I wanted my dog to have a good life, like, that was stress-free. We tried training. There was really no safe way to integrate my dog with my kids. And so I talked with my parents, and my parents agreed to take my dog so that I could still see her being in the family, but it just didn't work out.
That's
that
totally
would have been a completely different story.
It's turning it into like a mama bear joke.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'm all about jokes. Like, I love comedy, and I love dark comedy.
I think because everything's so intense right now in the dog world too. Like, it was not a good joke.
It's just the crisis is bad, and it just gives people license to
make it worse.
And just regardless, like, you can say, okay, maybe the clip was taken out of context or whatever, but like, that's how it's going to be taken, because it's going to be consumed in like little bits and pieces on Instagram. That's how you saw it. So like, you can say like, oh well, you didn't watch the whole thing. I was like, yeah, but 99% of the people who saw that
are not going to watch
the whole thing. So you have to think about what you say, and like,
that's what was shared on E! And so many people follow the E! My favorite is when they post like on E! a random thing where it's like, oh, the Hadid sisters changed their hair colors, and I'm like, and dogs are dying in shelters across Bella and Gigi Hadid. Oh,
TikTok.
Honey.
TikTok.
I told you.
They're models. They're models.
I was thinking of
wow. Okay, today, after hanging out with Liz and Allie just today, that's like the fifth thing that I'm like, what? I literally do not leave my property.
They are very, very famous models. But when I see those posts on E! It really frustrates me, because I'm like, man, there's like real crises.
Yeah, there's other things you could be posting about.
And I obviously know there's other crises besides the animal shelter crisis, but this is a rescue podcast, and so... This is what you're getting.
Yes.
And you can listen to other podcasts for those crises.
Yeah. This is the crisis we chose.
Yeah, this is...
Okay?
This is our crisis.
The flavor of depression right now is
Yeah, but I do get frustrated by that, or to like say like so and so filed for divorce, and I'm like, and dogs are dying.
Like, who cares?
There is that sometimes like we just want something dumb to consume.
Yeah, to like numb your brain.
The reality
check
show
out.
stuff we watch.
Yeah.
Like, so
I
like
get
I get
it.
it a little bit sometimes. So like there's two sides to it.
Well, there is
That is
like,
true.
but they make it so minute things like their hair color changes, like
Yeah,
that.
they make like a whole story about
That's
it.
entertainment news that they swapped hair colors.
Oh yeah,
That's
we're gonna dye your hair. What happened to that?
Oh,
We gotta do that.
oh,
We
she's
do.
gonna get it. Are you gonna?
I'm gonna get chopped off
She's
first.
gonna get chopped
Oh no,
first.
Allie said to dye it first and then cut it. Is
Well, it
that what
depends.
they
Okay,
normally
how much are you cutting off?
do? Okay.
I don't think she's decided.
Well, because
No,
you
I
don't
wanna
want
show
that
you.
much, but whatever you're gonna chop off, you should dye something crazy. Look at dead dogs.
I
on your
didn't
phone.
mean to do that. Fucking Instagram. My algorithm is fucked up.
Dude, I'll see it too.
Oh god.
I think I know which one you saw it too.
The Compton Canine one.
Yeah.
Dude, I could not stop. Dude, I've been saying dude a lot. It's really annoying. I could not stop crying today because every time I went onto Instagram to make like a reel or an update, it was like another, like a dog beheaded, a dog being fed drugs, a dog being left outside in the cold. I'm like, what is happening? Like, to me, animals are sacred. And I read something that Bree from All Dogs LA posted the other day where she's like, animals are like little alien beings, like a whole different species that live alongside us, like raccoons, squirrels, I've even seen like a beaver, like can all eventually, if they need help, they come to us for help.
Yeah.
I would never like go to a stranger for help nowadays.
No.
But animals still do. They still seek to trust and will come to you for help and live alongside you and coexist with you. And like, you know, birds, like I have this thing with ravens, which are rare, but I have ravens that visit my property like a lot. And, you know, everyone knows I'm kind of a woo-woo of the group, but there's like a huge significance like in the spiritual realm with like ravens and stuff. But we forget to look at like the beauty and the awe of the fact that like we are coexisting with an entirely different species.
It is bizarre, like the fact that Marva even loves people after what she's
and
been
after
through.
what she happened, after what someone
Yeah.
literally shoved a coat hanger, like they said without a doubt it is a coat hanger, which means someone had to shove that in. Like there's no, and the trajectory of the way it went in, which is completely straight.
Like
Someone had to literally shove it in her. That wasn't that she fell on something, plus the bullet fragments, but. And she's still loving and she's still sweet.
She's sweeter than most dogs that
yeah.
like I've ever met. It's bizarre.
And the fact that it's just, I will never understand. Someone had to literally stand there over her and shove the wire in her while she's screaming and yelling in pain, because that's a blunt wire. And the fact that we're in such a weird, fucked up headspace that we have so many people, like it's rampant. I don't remember this amount of shit like this when I was a kid.
I think it was happening. It just we didn't have social media.
Platforms now.
It's just social media has made it, like the news has made it
But
more
it's crazy
prominent.
to me.
I think this stuff was always happening. We just more aware of it.
Yeah, it's sad, and I know that Liz is like, I wanted this to be a happy podcast.
No, it's okay.
But the truth is, they still choose to trust anyway. So I feel like we have.
No, it is good.
something to
I do
teach
find
us.
it weird that Poppy's like, it's so funny because she's like a newish baby because she's only about 10
She's
weeks
so
old.
cute.
And she just is so obsessed. She'll go up to Indy and Indy's like trying to correct her, saying that she's not interested in him. And then she just has like Abby would do with Indy. He's like,
I'll just kiss you.
just kiss you
and
until
make
you
it
love
better.
me.
Yeah.
Abby still does that to Indy, and he'll still go. But Poppy's she's such a sweet baby. She's just a little too much energy for our other two dogs. Yeah, but the cats, Goose will let Poppy jump on him,
That's okay.
and then Goose will turn around and be like, "Okay, too far."
Yeah, we're done now. Pop, pop, the little fluff. I love when they do that, like quick little.
Yeah.
Like,
And I can tell he's not using his claws. He's just doing the too much.
Yeah.
But she just, I'm looking forward to her going to a new foster home because she wants to play, and my dogs just aren't in a position to play with her. How little
And
she
she's
is.
tiny. Boone's like 100. What?
I mean,
100 pounds?
he played great with Abby when she was that little,
Yeah.
but I think he's just. I mean, dogs change, and he's a year and a half older, So now he's like
He's
a
like,
senior
I've
dog.
enough puppies in my day.
Yeah.
Somebody else's turn.
Yeah, he just can't do it.
I'm passing the torch
to a different family. So yeah, Poppy's very sweet, but she'll go to a different. It has been a lot, but that's why I kind of like, I'm sympathetic when people are dealing with a lot, but it's maybe we just are second nature now because we do animal rescue, but like I wake up and my routine's different.
Isn't everybody always dealing with a lot?
I feel like it is,
because
because
like the world.
It is, and we were talking about the other day where we feel like we're in like 20 different marriages because a lot of our foster's husbands will lose it, and then I feel like we're also trying to manage.
Therapists.
Yeah, I feel like, and I'm like, man,
I'm a freaking therapist
we have like
for our fosters.
15 husbands
sure.
each.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I like
This is what you say to him.
Yeah.
Like, this is how you think about this.
But also,
Yeah.
like, I think something we've realized now is, like, I'm not going to say, if someone, there's certain things that if someone says or does when they're fostering, like, this is what's wild to me, and it's not a judgment, it's just, like, for my personal, like, comfort zone. Like, if there's certain things if a foster said to me, like, get this dog out of my house now, or whatever it is, like, and there will be rescues trying to convince them to keep the dog.
Yeah.
And, like, Liz and I are like, which one of us is going?
Yeah.
Who can be there? I'll be there in an hour. You know, like,
Yeah.
because there's certain language
that
that's
happened to us
used.
recently where it was like, all right, you're dealing with a 8-week-old puppy or
Yeah.
whatever that, like, oh my god, they're mauling each other. They're 8-week-old puppies.
Yeah, yeah.
But the minute, like, they're like, well, I can't handle this. I'm gonna take him back to the shelter. The minute they say, like, they could possibly take him to the shelter,
Yeah, we're like, all right, just go get him. We'll call the transporter. Go get him. We'll figure it out.
that happened.
No.
That happened. There
insane.
was no like
I
lead up
forgot
to
about
it.
that because we had so much stuff happen at one time.
There was no lead up to that. It was just like, hey, I can't have him here anymore, and if you don't find anybody to take him to the shelter. We're
But,
like,
like,
excuse
Yeah,
me?
It wasn't like we.
Yeah, they said it's at 9
it
and they
was-
want him out by noon.
Yeah, said it, but they also hadn't said anything previous to that. Before that, it was like, oh, they're cute and they're this and they're
Well,
that.
I mean, she had said, I think it's
That they
it
play
probably
rough.
flew under the radar for us because they were like, oh, well, they're playing kind of rough or whatever. But we're like, that's normal.
We told them it was
That's how
normal.
We
puppies
told
are.
them that, and then they like were
Yeah.
saying stuff that again we all recognize as normal for puppies.
Right.
And I guess she thought that she was like saying a cry for help, and we're like, no, that's just normal.
Yeah.
And we were telling you that's
And
normal.
it escalated.
And for you
Yeah.
to just like flip a switch and be like, I can't handle this.
Yeah,
It's
and mind you, they're
wild.
still in a foster home together and they're fine.
Yes.
They're fine.
So
it was just
that was a very
a bizarre situation because they were so excited.
yeah.
And my boyfriend was in the car with me when I did the vetting call, and he's like, they really told you to take him back? I'm like, yeah, they threatened to take him to the shelter. And he's like, but they were so excited about it. I'm
Yeah.
like, I know, man.
And
I
that's
said,
what
this
I-
happens all the time. I just don't tell you about it because I don't want to stress you out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seriously.
and that, I mean, like, again, it comes back, like when people are on rescues, well, just take the dog, you can find a foster or whatever.
Yeah, that's not how it
Even if
works.
we do find a foster, this kind of thing happens. Like, we can't, like... And then the fosters just kind of assume that we have another foster just on standby.
No,
They
that
can
is a
transfer
thing.
them to.
They think we just, it's like, I don't
As
know if people think we have
well.
a Rolodex of like people on standby, but we don't. Like,
It's
when-
just-
I mean,
and that's why Rolodex,
I wish we
realize
did.
is old for millennials. It's like a little card thing that you look through for numbers.
Just
kind of
Google
like a
it.
phone
We're not
book.
going to go into this.
But
Google
anyway,
it. Yeah.
so, am I a millennial?
But
Yes.
to be fair, I guess, spoiler, if you do want us to, like...
I'm all over the fucking place today.
Like, just take them and figure it out. Yeah, you can threaten to take them to
Yeah.
the shelter, but if anyone else comes to us and like you want to foster ever again, we are gonna tell them that. And you
yes,
have to
we
understand
will
that is
remember
never
that.
happening again. And honestly, we don't think you should own a dog if you cannot handle it like that.
We
So-
have really revamped our record system. So, and we'll be open with other rescues about a person if they ask us. So, just know that we're not trying to scare you. We want to help, but if a dog's too much for you, that's fine. But if you tell
There's a
us that we
way
need
to
to
go
get him
about
from
it.
your house, or else you're going to take him to the shelter with no like real lead up to it, you are excommunicado from.
Espanoles.
Yes, from John Wick, where you can't go to the Continental anymore. You are not allowed. You have broken the cardinal rule.
I mean,
It
I
is
think
over.
excommunicado is more than John Wick. That's like the Catholic Church.
I know, but
Excommunication. Give me back my holy water, bitch.
okay, yes, but I'm more of a
It's been a while since we've done a podcast.
I'm more of a John Wickian than I am a Catholic. So.
Oh yeah, we're Italian. Is your family Catholic? My family's
John
Catholic.
Wick, not the Catholic Church.
Excommunicado. Let's just made up our own movie. John Wick dismantling the Catholic Church. Just kidding.
Oh.
Allie will accept.
Hey, Michael
Allie
Bay,
will
call
delete
me.
that.
I don't even know who
Call
made that.
me.
I don't know who made that movie,
Producer, call us. We'll star in it and give you some dogs to showcase.
oh my
Man, it's
god.
been a while since we've done a podcast, and I feel like I'm all over the place. And I see like Liz and Alex slowly reeling me in. I'm like, wow, that's why I'm in the middle. It's good for me to be in the middle, like the buffer on both sides.
It gives me time to sip my hot toddy.
Oh yeah, speaking of, we never went to the drink of the pod.
Drinking a pod. Well,
We're a little rusty.
we're kind of drinking different drinks.
Versions of a hot toddy.
Of a hot toddy.
Yes. So what me and Taryn, I think, are drinking at this point. I'm not sure what Taryn's drinking at this point. But what
she did just take a cup and just pour the rest of it mixed in.
she did pour white wine with sparkling Martinelli cider into the hot toddy I made her. So I don't know what it tastes like at this point.
And cloves and cinnamon sticks and Martinelli's.
And hot water.
Yeah, so I have like a wine spritzer and a hot toddy combo. So there's white wine and whiskey in here. It's been a hell of a holiday season, folks. Okay?
And then, but the one I originally made is
It's actually really good as well.
is Elijah Craig whiskey, because it's a pretty good smooth whiskey, plus Martinelli's sparkling cider, like the one you get for your kids at New Year's, and then a cinnamon stick, 3 whole cloves, these little things. I don't know if it's like easy to explain, but 3 whole cloves.
I think people know what cloves are.
Some people don't.
You can look up Google.
Cloves, and then hot water on top. And that's it.
It was actually pretty good.
You can make hot toddies a lot of different ways. Sometimes I just don't do the cider, and I just do whiskey and then like a little bit of water and heat it up. Yeah. You can also mix it with some brandy. You can also do some nutmeg. You can do tea. You can put honey, like lemon.
Oh, that's what it is, honey.
Yes, you can do honey, lemon. There's lots of different ways.
I put some date syrup in my version of it. So
You did what?
I put date syrup in because my honey is like crystallized and gross. So
Oh.
I was like, oh, this is like some sort of sweetener.
And Allie has a version of a hot toddy.
Yeah, what do you make?
I put hot water. I put a chai tea bag in it, and then I put vodka and some lemon juice, and I think that was it.
And then for our non-drinking friends, because we have gotten a slap on the wrist for that before, I will give you. Well, we've had people say that they don't drink and that we are drinking during our podcast, which we do not apologize for. First off, but I will say that you can make a hot toddy without alcohol, and it's called tea.
And honey.
I'm just kidding.
Tea is awesome.
You could do honestly, if you do tea with the Martinelli cider, I bet it would be really good.
Yeah. Some chai tea with some Martinelli, or any apple cider. Probably.
Any apple cider.
Be the sparkling because you probably kill the bubbles anyways. So any
I don't know that I still kind of get the bubbly vibe, but yes, any cider is good.
There's still effervescence.
Yes. Any cider and then honey, and then you can still do the cloves and the cinnamon stick. So it'll still be really good.
I used to smoke cloves in high school.
I think that's different.
I think that's different. Also, I think I heard there's like
we do not endorse smoking cloves.
No, we do not. I'm just saying.
I don't even know what that would be like.
I also got sent to boarding school for like 2 years, so don't listen to me.
Is it the same, or is it like?
Is that illegal?
It has to be the same. It's the same smell and taste.
But they make cigarettes.
They don't make them anymore. I don't think.
Smokable cloves?
Maybe they
I don't think.
Do they not
I don't think
sell them in because California doesn't do menthol.
No, I don't think they sell
them
them
anymore. What if you just like grinded a bunch of
just
cloves
California.
and rolled it?
Don't give them an idea. God, it's just like those kids who ate Tide Pods, for God's sake.
Is it illegal to smoke cloves?
We're getting dumber and dumber.
Us or society?
We should do society. Maybe me. I do feel dumb this week, like bad.
Yeah.
I know. I feel that too. Yeah.
What do you want to do a pot on?
Oh, so we should do a pod instead of drinking.
Sorry.
We could do some hookah.
Oh, I used to love going to the.
Yeah, hookah. Yeah.
Why are we not doing it?
We can do it
another
after
time.
This.
Yeah, let's do it after this.
This is all after show.
This is all another. We could do Tray Blind After Dark,
Oh.
but this is already pretty dark. But
yeah,
I mean, it's not heavy.
I
Anyway.
like it. We could. I mean, I haven't
we get into
smoked.
things where we wish we could.
Yeah.
I used to we used to go smoke hookah all the time in high school. Sorry, Mom. Because she listens to this. She listened to one of the episodes where I talked about my urologist.
That's right.
And my parents, yes,
That's
my
right.
parents said they can't listen to the podcast anymore because TMI. And I'm like, I am in my 30s and live with a man.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was at least a medical procedure.
Yeah, he was literally just talking.
Yeah, you
about
weren't
it.
talking about like vibrators or something.
We can't. No, we won't. My parents listen to
We
this.
can. Focus on the dogs, guys. Focus on the dogs and the cats
My poor parents.
and the bunnies.
Should we do? How long have we been going on the podcast?
Not that long.
Oh, before we, so I have Christmas presents for you guys. I was gonna let you guys open.
What? Why?
Yeah.
Oh, frick! I got you guys pickle moonshine and didn't bring it.
Oh.
Why am I the worst?
Oh, next
You're
time.
the worst.
What?
No, I'm just
next
kidding.
time.
I am. Ooh, I get the cheetah
You
bag.
got the cheat one, yeah.
Oh.
They're the same thing,
So
so.
I'm excited.
I saw
I'm
them the other
excited.
day.
Sinister affirmations. Oh, can we open these
Yes, you
now?
have to.
I love it.
So like cards with like affirmations
Yes.
that like go on a stand, so you can like change them out. I
That's
got-
like a major thing. I went
they
to this
came
like.
on my Instagram feed. I got myself one as
That's
well.
so funny. Let's draw a
Sorry,
card.
I should have taken the plastic off for you guys.
No, it's alright.
No.
So what teeth are for? What Taryn said earlier.
Yeah. Why I have so many chipped? I chipped my front tooth doing that.
I chipped one of my front tooth in jiu-jitsu 2 years ago. That was fun.
That's way
That's
cooler.
like, I have a chip out of my tooth from a triangle.
me.
I was locked in, and I had my
Oh,
teeth
I wish mine was from a triangle. Mine was just trying to like get into his guard, and I brought my teeth down on his knee.
And
Thanks,
it's like-
Joelle.
It was my friend Joe too. So
Oh, it was my friend
Joelle.
Joelle. Those Joes.
Yeah, a little bit off the inside there. It's just very subtle, so it's not bad.
Yeah, mine's subtle. I was like,
Yeah.
it's not worth it.
I also had my canine teeth shaved down because I worked at a dog. We call it not a shelter, a boarding facility, and it was. I think
How did we not know this?
It was a Weimaraner jumped up and.
How do we
chipped off
not
the teeth.
know that she
What?
worked at a dog facility?
I didn't
and-
know that. And you had your
For 9
freaking
months? Yeah, that was my
canine-
first like.
You had like canine teeth like that were like more
And
prominent.
they were a little longer, yeah. But,
I
like,
want
chipped
cool.
off
I
one,
want
they,
cool
like,
canine
rounded
teeth
them
to look like a dog.
They rounded a little bit more. No, they weren't that far, but
Actually, I really like the.
Oh, this is
that's
funny.
these.
That's the backside.
I know, but I like it.
Oh, yeah, they're cool.
Some people say women of a certain age shouldn't wear a crown of femurs made from her vanquished enemies, but really a woman of any age should wear whatever makes her feel confident. That is true.
And it has a little like stand.
I love it.
I love this.
Oh, nice. So you can do it every day. So you can put
like
it up
put a new one every day.
every day up.
Yeah.
I love this. So don't let other people try to change you. Real change comes from a horrifying near-death experience with a werewolf under a full moon.
I love it.
For those on the audio that
Did
can't
draw
see
one.
the visual, they're like cards. They're like 4 by 5 inches, and they're just kind of like black and dark, and they've got like little mantras on the front of it.
Oh, I love these.
Oh, yeah. Good
So
job
it's
telling
like-
people what the hell we're doing.
Yeah. All right, remember, it costs $0 to summon a demon and compel it to settle scores for you, mostly because demons don't have much use for fiat currency.
Oh my god,
That's true.
This one's great. Some may not like it when you start setting boundaries, but it will serve you well in the long run. Lucifer got kicked out of his father's house for setting boundaries, and now look at him, king of hell. Set boundaries, rule your domain. I'm keeping that one on the front. That's my favorite.
Yeah. No,
I'm gonna get a tattoo that says "Rule your domain."
Oh, I love that. We have so many tattoos we
Dude,
need to get.
I need to get. I've been thinking about a tattue for like the past several weeks, so it's gonna happen.
Ooh, nice.
We're gonna schedule a
Oh.
tattoo appointment for us 3.
Oh, I'm down.
Yes. I've rescheduled it like twice. I'm pretty sure that lady's never gonna let me book with her again, but that's fine.
I paid a down payment for a guy once, and I never went.
I hate that. That's why they make you do down payments
Which is
now.
smart. That's smart.
Never underestimate the restorative power of a crispy, melty grilled cheese and a well-crafted revenge plot.
Oh.
Very
Revenge.
fitting.
These are, if anyone wants to look these up, there's Boardwalk, I think is the name of the company that makes them, and they're called, what is it called?
Formidable.
Sinister Affirmations, Mantras for Formidable Women.
I love it.
They're great.
Let's see what the...
It's the back. The company's called Boardwalk. They make a bunch of like cool, like funny shirts.
Yeah, it is
This
Boardwalk.
shirt may be
Boardwalk,
from that, too.
Los Angeles.
You see this?
Oh yeah, I love that shirt.
If
you guys-
I do love that.
If you guys can't see Allie's shirt, it says "Sounds gay." I'm in.
But it's got like the penguins, like you know, the famous like gay penguins and stuff. Like,
I love
that's
it.
fun. I love it. And it's like very like retro.
I love
looks like
retro
an old-
shirts.
I know we said we weren't going to talk about Rune, and I won't go into detail, but I'm already kind of a recluse and hermity in my old age, and now that we live on property. And I have to say, like, the girls, like, try very hard to get me out. And sometimes, like, Liz is like, something weird's not going to come up, right? Where you can't, like, come out. But it's really nice, like, to do this. Like, it's good for me. Like, I need it, and I need to be pushed, but I tend to be, like, hermited. But just, like, reading these and, like, laughing and, like, doing a podcast, like, it's good to remember that I'm human. And although I love animals, I'm not an animal, and I'm not feral.
Well,
I do need to bathe and shower and
well.
interact with the humans, but I am more of like I've become more and more feral and more reclusive. And Dave's like, you're not like I literally sleep on the dog beds a lot with the dogs like at night.
If I don't talk to Taryn before 10 a.m., I just assume something's wrong. But this morning when I talked to her, because we had already rescheduled this like several times, I talked to her and she's like, I'm not feeling well, and I'm like, I didn't even respond. In my head I was like, bitch. I was like, I'm not even gonna entertain that comment of feeling sick because we are doing this, and you're gonna have to tell Allie.
Well, yeah, I like that she just let us know, and then Liz's immediate response was like, "I'm making hot toddies."
Yeah, I know. I was like, bitch.
Well,
I get it.
I have been sick, but people are weird since COVID about sickness, and not so much you two necessarily. But Dave's like, you should probably tell them that you've been like getting sick, and I'm like, they don't care.
I will
And he's
neither
like, "You should tell
confirm
them."
nor deny whether or not we had parties during COVID.
Yeah, we did too.
Oh,
I guess I'm not supposed to say that.
They were get-togethers with
for mental health.
And they were, like, we were all, like, there was a bunch of group of us that were all kind of new to the area that didn't have family in the area. Like, so we were our own
I had
kind of,
moved
like,
here in
circle.
February of 2020,
Oh shit.
and
Yeah.
COVID happened March of 2020.
But
it started in February.
We didn't
I
really
think.
start having
moved here?
events until, like, it was the fall, at least, because I want to say it was...
Maybe.
I think we you know, obviously when it was
Oh,
really
I did.
serious-
I was fostering Maeve pretty quickly after, like, in April. I got here in late February, and then in April, I already felt like I needed something to do with my hands. So I fostered Maeve the Pity.
Oh, that's right.
And that's how it started.
And you guys did help me with that, so people came over for that.
Maybe, yeah, a little bit. But, like, the first time, like, I started having parties.
When did
at
you
my-
move here?
I was here before. I was 6 months before.
beforehand.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I was August of
19.
No, 2019, yeah.
Yeah. And then, well, I was dating somebody on the East Coast, so I was still,
That probably.
but I was still traveling because they didn't shut down flights. COVID was a weird time.
Yeah, I didn't really. Yeah.
I still was traveling a lot because, like I said, my significant other was across the country at the time.
Yeah.
But
Weird time to move and, like, get to, because, yeah.
to a city you've never been to, like, if it was at
Yeah.
least, like, because I lived in San
Because
Diego
you don't even
in the
know what
Navy.
it's really like.
I feel like I still don't because I became kind of a homebody since.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because, like, so we live, like, 30 minutes north of, like, Sacramento proper, so we're, like, kind of in the suburbs, and so it's a trek to get down there and back, and then, like, okay, if you want to drink, you have to Uber, and then, like, that's, like, a $40 Uber ride, and so it's kind of a pain. We're, like, we have some, like, fun little bars and stuff you can go to in our area, and I think we're at the age
Downtown
where that
Roseville used to be fun, but I feel like
We're
it
more
got kind of
brewery
weird.
people.
I feel like it got kind of.
Yeah, it's true. We're, like, kind of brewery people. So, like,
Yeah.
Folsom
Yeah.
is fun.
That too.
The Lincoln breweries are fun to go out to. Like, and
Yeah,
I think
Folsom's
we're
nice.
also getting up to that age where, like, oh, an afternoon drink, and then you're home by, like...
Yeah.
and, like, home and
So
in
wants to
bed
go to
by
dinner at
10.
8 o'clock. You're like, what?
You're like, when that's
No.
bedtime.
I know.
My parents were in town recently, and they're like, we want to see downtown Sacramento, and I'm like, I don't even know where we're going, man.
Yeah.
So I was like,
It's really,
I'm
there's
also.
really not a lot to see.
So we walked
Yeah,
around
it's
the
like-
Capitol, and they're like, well, let's go in. I'm like, I don't think we can go in. No, you can.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can.
go in.
You can barely go in for free. And I was like, oh my gosh, I did not know we could just walk into the state capitol, and I've lived here for like
But it's
6
like
years.
nothing special to me.
Um,
I'm
Yeah,
like,
I don't know. I spent time in D.C., so I feel like after that, like, just...
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like,
nothing. Everything
the Sacramento
else is
Cat, it's
kind of like-
underwhelming.
Yeah, but it's totally underwhelming, and I've lived in like the Bay Area or like this area for like my whole life, and it's like everyone's like, oh my god, I want to see the Capitol. I'm like, it's really not that cool, and like Sacramento's kind of dirty.
No, it's the same. Like Allie lived in DC, and
I'm
I
not
lived
super into
in
it.
I lived in DC too for a period in the Navy. And going and doing a workout on the Lincoln Memorial in the morning so when people are like, let's go see the Sacramento downtown, I was like,
like, there's so much more fun things.
I miss and I wish exists in more places is like the zoo that you could just walk through. Like the zoo.
Yeah, the big one.
Because in DC it's not like ticketed because it's basically a national park. So like you can just walk through it. So like you just like you're walking, you get a coffee or whatever, and then you just walk through the parks, you walk through the zoo, say hi to some animals, and walk through. It's so cool. Like that's something that I need to exhibit more.
I do miss. There's a lot of things I don't miss about the DC area, but one of the things I do miss. Sorry, we're kind of getting off like dog rescue. But one of the things I do miss is the metro system because I literally would go. Yes. I would go to improv classes. And I loved improv classes. Oh my God, they were so...
Oh my God, I didn't know you did that.
Oh my God, so much fun. But I was so bad at them because I would constantly laugh. Like, I was the worst person. I would laugh. And I remember getting yelled at because they told us... I'll never forget this. This was a very much a office moment.
You got yelled at in improv class?
I did. I got yelled at in improv. Because he told us to walk like a cowboy. And so I had finger guns and I had them like this and I was walking around like bow-legged. Like,
in her holsters on her side for those watching videos.
Yes, sorry. They're in finger guns side in holsters. My side holsters. And the guy leading it says, we don't do finger guns in this class. And I was like, but they're in my holsters.
You are very witty. At first I was like, I could not see you being an improv, but you are pretty witty.
My fingers are off the trigger.
I'm pointing down. I'm not pointing at anybody. They're in my holster. They're safe. They're not loaded.
Guys in my class? Oh my God.
They're not loaded.
This is before 2020? When people got really
this is 2019. This is 2019. And then there was also an exercise where you were all in a circle.
We don't do finger
and
guns.
You have to
Do we do finger grenades?
What about finger banging?
There is an episode of The Office where he talks, but they have finger guns and they're improv, and I didn't see that till afterwards, and I'm like, see, it's a thing.
It's not just me.
But in my defense, he told us to walk like a cowboy. And it's not weird for cowboys to have guns.
No, it's not. That's normal.
Like, it's his fault.
That's like the whole thing.
It's his fault. Yeah, he made me bring my gun.
Oh, we don't do finger. He made me.
Yeah, or else what do you?
We don't do finger guns in this class.
Yeah, so
we don't do.
Yeah, what if I like this? Like it's.
I still can't get over him saying that. It's like I could see if he like pulled out like a real gun.
Oh,
like you don't do finger guns in this class. Someone could get seriously hurt mentally.
And then there was another exercise where we all had to go in a circle, and you go in the middle and you start singing a song. And as soon as you start like forgetting the lyrics, your partner is supposed to know when to jump in to save you. So if you get in and start singing Happy Birthday, like when you get to the end of Happy Birthday, somebody needs to jump in and start singing another song. So I, jumped in and started singing Remix to Ignition, but it was after R. Kelly got in trouble. And he looked at me, he's like, really? And I was like, it's a good song. I was like, it's one of the only songs I know by heart. Yeah, and and then we sang I Believe I Could Fly a couple of songs later. He was beside himself.
I love the song that he does that's like, I'm the world's great, I'm the star up in the sky, I'm that mountain peak up high, hey, I made it, I'm the world's greatest. It's like a very uplifting song. And then Dave's like, that's by R. Kelly, right? I'm like, what about him? Like, living under a rock for my whole freaking life, apparently. And he's like, he got arrested for like child, like bad,
I know he's a bad. I know he's a bad guy.
Shit, I had no idea, but I still love that song.
He's a bad guy, but we all agree that Remix to Ignition's a good
the finger gun incident?
That was.
Oh my God, he hated you.
He hated me. I was not.
Who knows that though? Off the top of their head, like every single like.
I don't know. I didn't even think about it.
In that quickly?
I'm sure he didn't write it.
Just waiting. Yeah, that says more about him.
Yeah, he's just waiting.
You know what?
He's waiting to be offended.
His name was John. I'm gonna reach out to
him. Fuck you, John.
Fuck you, John.
All right, John. No, hell no.
You cannot foster. You cannot foster.
You'd
only
be offended by the type of food we buy.
Yeah, I might point to the ground, and you might think I'm threatening. So.
You should get him a squirt gun, like one of those orange ones that look like a real gun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're we're at like an hour recording, which I would probably cut out a little bit of some ramblings, but so it's probably a good little podcast. Back.
We're back.
We're back. We're just as crazy as ever.
Yeah, we saved 102 animals.
Oh yeah, we were
in
2025. Of our total end, we saved. What was that? 102 was the total. Our funds for the year of
150.
Compared to like last year. The outcome was like 10 grand.
Yeah.
To go from that to 150.
My God.
Like that's more than our salaries. That's crazy.
Yeah, which is wild. Third, we saved 102 dogs and cats in 2025. We had 150 and 2 bunnies, and then we had $150,000 come in for donations, and we spent that all, which is what nonprofits are supposed to do. So with nonprofits, there should never just be like a pot of money just like sitting there. It should be money coming in, money going out, money coming in, money going out to like, spend on your animals, because that's why people donate, right? And we can't do it without you guys. So thank you for listening to us talk and watching us drink. Sorry if you can't. I don't know.
Yeah. We haven't been drinking for a while, so.
Yeah. Get your tea and your apple cider. Let's try that. Let us know how that is.
Yes, tell us how the tea and apple cider is. Not to be an asshole, this is our nice way to decompress. And I get a lot of Instagram ads telling me I should be interested in this non-alcoholic wine.
Oh my God, functional beverage. Is that not as good?
I'm just mad.
I tried Hi-O. Adaptogens and all that
Did
stuff.
you try Hi-O?
I didn't try Hi-O specifically.
It wasn't
and I just, I don't.
I don't want it. I don't feel like I have a problem. And it's only a problem if you think you have one, and I don't think I have one.
First of all, we don't. Like, we drink on the weekends mainly, or like here and there. But anyway.
Yeah, we drink on the weekends.
I feel like people should not project.
Okay, sometimes I drink at night. Sometimes I don't have it. But it's only a problem if you call it one.
Wait, I did want. If you do want a mocktail though, so sometimes during the week, if I want to like drink, but I don't want to, I will do like half cranberry juice or like a quarter cranberry juice and lime like seltzer water.
That is
with like a lime wedge.
I've always found is if you want something that's like a mocktail or like feel that, it has to have like sourness to it. Because that's like add some extra lime juice. The cranberry probably does it as well. So anything that, because I found that when making like my cousin was like pregnant and I was trying to make her something to drink with us, and I like added just a ton of lime juice to it, and she was like, "Oh, this is like really like it hits that same kind of
like
there is some good. There's a it's called Ritual, and it's the brand of
I've heard
fake
that.
alcohol.
The drops.
It's maybe there's drops, but I got like a legit bottle of gin.
No, they're like it's like fake.
It's alternative gin, and it was actually really good. The alternative gin was actually really good. So if you are looking for alternative like alcohol, I would say Ritual is actually really good.
Yeah, and there's a lot of that stuff coming out. So like that's if you want to do it, you're fine with it. We're choosing to
do cranberry juice or some kind of juice and a little bit of sparkling water and some lime.
Everyone do your own thing, but
don't hurt animals or I'll kick your ass.
Yeah. That's for sure. As long as your thing doesn't hurt animals, then
that's it.
All good.
Yeah, you do you, boo.
You do you, boo. And with that,
Peace.
Adios. Bye-bye.